8:30 in the afternoon, April 13th, 2018. This is the instruction manual for my chainsaw. I hate to read these instructions manuals like everybody else, especially because of the fine print, but I have highlighted some of the more important things when it comes to working with a chainsaw that I'm gonna go ahead and read out loud to you. It's gonna be a boring video, but if you are gonna ever be touching a chainsaw, this is probably gonna save you a limb. So, wear safety goggles to protect your eyes. Wear ear protector to protect your ears against noise. Hold and operate the saw properly with both hands. Never cut with the tip of the blade, as this may result in kickback and cause personal injury. Keep work area clean and well lit. Cluttered and dark areas invite accidents. Do not operate power tools in explosive atmospheres, such as the presence of flammable liquids, gases, or dust. Power tools create sparks which may ignite the dust or fumes. Keep children and bystanders away while operating a power tool. Distractions can cause you to lose control. Stay alert. Watch what you are doing and use common sense when operating a power tool. Do not use a power tool while you are tired or under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or medication. A moment of inattention while operating power tools may result in serious personal injury. Use personal protective equipment. Always wear eye protection, protective equipment such as dust mask, non-skid safety shoes, hard hat, or hearing protection used for appropriate conditions will reduce personal injuries. Remove any adjusting key or wrench before turning the power tool on. A wrench or a key left attached to a rotating part of the power tool may result in personal injury. Do not overreach. Keep proper footing and balance at all times. This enables better control of the power tool in unexpected situations. Dress properly. Do not wear loose clothing or jewelry. Keep your hair, clothing, and gloves away from moving parts. Loose clothes, jewelry, or long hair can be caught in moving parts. Do not use the power tool if the switch does not turn it on and off. Any power tool that cannot be controlled with the switch is dangerous and must be repaired. Disconnect the plug from the power source before making any adjustments, changing accessories, or storing power tools. Maintain power tools. Check misalignment or binding of moving parts, breakage of parts, and any other condition that may affect the power tool's operation. If damaged, have the power tool repaired before use. Many accidents are caused by poorly maintained power tools. 2 more pages to go. Keep all the parts of the body away from the saw chain when the chainsaw is operating. Before you start the chainsaw, make sure the saw chain is not contacting anything. Always hold the chainsaw with your right hand on the rear handle and the left hand on the front handle. Holding the chainsaw with a reversed hand configuration increases the risk of personal injury and should never be done. Where wear safety glasses and hearing protection. Further protection equipment for head, hands, legs, and feet is recommended. Adequate protective clothing will reduce personal injury by flying debris or accidental contact with the saw chain. Always keep proper footing and operate the chainsaw only when standing on fixed, secure, and level surface. Slippery or unstable surfaces such as ladders may cause a loss of balance of control of the chainsaw. Give me a second. Alright. Use extreme caution when cutting brush or saplings. The slender material may catch the saw chain and be whipped towards you or pull you off balance. Follow instructions for lubricating, chain tensioning, and changing accessories. Improperly tensioned or lubricated chain may either break or increase the chance of kickback. Keep handles dry, clean, and free from oil and grease. Greasy, oily handles are slippery causing loss of control. Cut wood only. Do not use chainsaw for purposes not intended. For example, do not use chainsaw for cutting plastic, masonry, or non-wood building materials. Kickback may occur when the nose or tip of the guide bar touches an object or when the wood closes in and pinches the saw chain in the cut. Tip contact in some cases may cause a sudden reverse reaction, kicking the guide bar up and back towards the operator. Pinching the saw chain along the top of the guide bar may push the guide bar rapidly back towards the operator. Maintain a firm grip with thumbs and fingers encircling the chainsaw handles with both hands on the saw, and position your body and arm to allow you to resist kickback forces. Kickback forces can be controlled by the operator if proper precautions are taken. Do not let go of the chainsaw. Do not overreach and do not cut above shoulder height. This helps prevent unintended tip contact and enables better control of the chainsaw in unexpected situations. The cord should be positioned so that it will not be caught on branches and the like during cutting. Beware of kickback. Do not attempt to hold saw with one hand. Avoid bar nose contact. Hold saw properly with both hands. Warning: kickback can lead to dangerous loss of control of the chainsaw and result in serious or fatal injury to the saw operator or to anyone standing close by. Always be alert because rotational kickback and pinch kickback are major chainsaw operational dangers and the leading cause of most accidents. Kickback may occur when the nose or tip of the guide bar touches an object or when wood closes in and pinches the saw chain in the cut. Tip contact in some cases may cause a lightning fast reverse reaction kicking the guide bar up and back towards the operator. Pinching the saw chain along the bottom of the guide bar may pull the saw forward, away from the operator. Pinching the saw chain along the top of the guide bar may push the guide bar rapidly back towards the operator. Any of these reactions may cause you to lose control of the saw, which could result in serious personal injury. Always pull out the power supply plug and wear protective gloves before doing any work on chainsaw. Never use a damaged cable, connection or plug or a power cable which does not comply with the requirements. The power cable must always be behind the chainsaw operator. Always start cutting with the chainsaw already switched on when starting the saw. Its cutting chain must not rest on the processed material. Move chainsaw away from the material being cut only when the cutting chain is working. Do not let the chainsaw touch the ground when it is running. The saw heats considerably during operation. Be careful and do not touch hot parts of the saw with unprotected parts of your body. A loose chain can jump off the bar while you are cutting, as well as wear the bar and chain. A chain that is too tight can damage the saw. Either situation, chain too loose or too tight, could cause serious personal injury. Before cutting with your saw, the chain brake should be tested as follows. Blah blah. A procedure as to how we could test the chainsaw brake. You should do that. Keep the left arm as straight as possible. Keep weight on both feet. While the saw is cutting, be sure the chain and bar are being properly lubricated. It is essential to keep your saw in good working order. Warning: a sharp chain produces well-defined chips. When your chain starts to produce sawdust, it is time to sharpen. Check the chain tension frequently and adjust as often as necessary to keep the chain snug on the bar. Keep the air intake clean and air vents free of debris to avoid overheating the motor. Inspect the saw chain for proper tension before each use and frequently during cutting. Sharpen as required. Turn the bar over after each use to achieve even wear. That's about it. These were very, very important. I have reviewed them twice, in fact, so far, and I would highly recommend anybody planning to work with a chainsaw to go through them a few times. Thank you for watching.